Lots of new makeup. I told you guys I was going to have to start consolidating, but we are going to build this video today around something new from Tower 28. This is the Tower 28 Swipe. It's a medium buildable natural featherweight serum foundation that I don't think acts like a serum foundation, but we'll discuss that. It's $36, 36 shades. I got the shade 6P, Encinitas. Tower 28 loves to name after California cities. So this is Encinitas. They say it is both for dry skin and acne-prone skin, a serum foundation that treats both. But does it? We'll have to see. Amy Liu, the founder of Tower 28, of course, had terrible eczema. And that's why she founded the brand. The thing I love about Tower 28 is their affordability in the marketplace. No, I'm not tone deaf. This is $36. I know that's not chunk change, but what I'm saying is compared to some of the other prices we're seeing, you know, I was relieved when Westman Atelier was what, 65 bucks or something. So this is 36 and you're still getting the same ounce of product. Tower 28, always affordable. So far, I really like it. I really, really like it. But we'll test it. The other thing we're looking at, and I'll let you guys see this in the in all of the demos we're doing, but we're also going to look at the Saie, S-A-I-E, the brand Saie. They have their Super Suede Baked Eyeshadow for $24 that comes in 11 shades. We're going to look at the m.PH Mary Phillips Top Coat Hydrating Lip Gloss. Comes in 8 shades. This is the shade Can't Stop, $26. And two other products. One of them I'm really interested, or two of these I'm really interested in. Sarah Creal has this new clear lip liner that only comes in 2 shades because it's like PH. She's calling it her PhLIP, PH lip liner. And it's supposed to, you know, be your own unique color, warmer or cooler. And it's an interesting concept, $32. I got the warmer to the point shade. We'll talk about that. And then this amazing new, honestly, Danessa Myricks Glossworks 4D lip gloss. This one's called Spiced Latte. This comes in 12 shades and is 26 bucks. So we're going to look at that, but I want you to give me 3 minutes first to talk to you about my teeth. You guys are so nice about my teeth. I did have orthodontia as a kid, and I do kind of have whiter teeth, but trust me, they were getting kind of yellowy. But I have been whitening them with this new product. So just give me a little under 3 minutes because they are sponsoring this. They're a good company. Just give me a few minutes to talk to you about teeth whitening, and then we're going to go straight into the makeup. Here we go. Just want to take a quick moment to talk to you guys about Inopro Teeth Whitening. I have been really enjoying this teeth whitening system. It's a little bit shockingly green. I want to show you, but I love it. So easy, no irritation because it uses probiotics to whiten your teeth. First of all, there's the Inopro probiotic whitening toothpaste that I have been just using as my regular toothpaste. Fresh breath, really clean feel in the mouth, and I'm very particular about my oral hygiene. And when I saw these teeth whitening strips, I thought, is that going to work? What is it? So let me show you what you get. You get 14 days worth of these little strips, and inside is just 2 strips. So each of these 14 packs has enough for your whole mouth. And here's what you're going to do. I'm going to actually show you here on camera. So we open it up, and like I said, you get 14 of these packs. So you can do 2 weeks of treatment. And we got green strips in here. Yes, they're green. This one is for the upper teeth and the bottom. You're going to just put them on. I'm going to show you here on camera. Why not? You're going to just put them on and fold them over. They stick to the teeth easily. They don't make you talk funny. A little funny, but you know, I've been just doing my work and wearing them for a half hour. So let me show you. You dry off the teeth like so. Then you're going to peel it off. Okay. Then you're going to attach this to the teeth. Check this out. And see, I just folded it over. Now we're going to do the same with the bottom. Sorry, I'm talking a little funny. And there you have it. It looks a little funny, but you will be surprised. All right, let me come back in a few minutes and show you what happens after 30 minutes. Okay. It's been 30 minutes. Check this out. And definitely Okay, so hold on. Now let me go Let me go brush. Hold on. Okay, I went off camera and I brushed with my Inopro whitening toothpaste. Look at that. From slimy green to squeaky clean. I'm feeling really, really great about these Inopro products, and I would love to recommend them to you. Check down below in my description bar for information on how you too can go from slimy green to squeaky clean. Looks a little crazy, but let me tell you, it works, and it couldn't be any easier. And they have my full confidence, so check them out. Now, back to our regularly scheduled program. Okay, that's my teeth. Let's deal with my face now. Let's go ahead and apply this Tower 28, and then we'll let the wear test go on, and we'll do the other color products that we have here at one of our check-ins, okay? You guys are going to be so impressed with how I did on this shade. I tried it on a little bit, and the shade is really, really good. This is 6P Encinitas. So let's see what we think here. Let's do one side of the face. As usual, guys, I am not going to put on any concealer with this, any primer, powder, or setting spray, so we can just see what the foundation does on its own. Definitely dewy, and a lot of people say that this foundation is too dewy, too dewy. But let's see. I like a little bit of shine. My problem with a lot of serum foundations is they're very matte, very flat. That's kind of what I think about Hung's. And then you have something like Natasha Denona's serum foundation, which is like falsely dewy. Do you know what I mean? Like Natasha's serum foundation, and people love it, so I'm not trying to attack it, but it feels very flat and then looks shiny, and it's like a fake shine. You know, this actually feels like a little bit of a dewy foundation. Look out though if you tend to run oily. This side has it. This side has nothing but morning skincare. What do you think? Very natural looking. Kind of a little bit more like the Drunk Elephant, which isn't supposed to be a serum, but very pretty and affordable for high-end makeup. All right, I'm going to speed it up and do the other side, and then we'll take a look at it. Okay, well, first thing I want to tell you just right off the bat, first of all, kudos to me for getting this color right, because boy, my neck's a little more tan, but you know, when you put on bronzer and stuff, I still think I did pretty good, you guys. Okay, so that's number one. Right off the bat, let me just tell you that I can feel it. I can feel the slip. Like right now, when I touch my face, and yes, I'll wash my hands. We've talked about how you guys hate when I touch my face. This is for science, guys. It's okay. I feel foundation on my skin. I feel like a moisturized feeling. And this is the interesting thing generally about serum foundations that I personally don't like, though it's not a judgment call. This is just a fact about serum foundations. Generally, when you touch your face, it's like, wow, where did it go? You know, like it feels like it like sucks in. I always say it feels like I'm like touching cement, you know? But this definitely has a feel to it. It will be interesting to see the wear test. I think the proof will be in the pudding with the wear test for two reasons. Number one, serum foundations tend to get in general better as they go, but this one I've heard people say can get a little too dewy, as I was calling it. So let's see. Keeping in mind, of course, that I have an incredibly normal skin. Sometimes if I moisturize too much, it can go greasy. And if I don't moisturize at all, it can go dry. It's suggestible, but I have very normal skin. So I guess that's a good base. Right now, it is not looking like a typical serum foundation. It's looking like a nice cream thin foundation. It's definitely so far evened out my skin tone. And I think it looks very pretty, very natural. So this will be kind of interesting to see because it should be gentle, but I really want to know how it goes and if it feels greasy or not. You could easily powder this, so why won't you? Because I gotta try to get every skin type in here. I'm backed into a corner a little bit, but if you love your powder, we would go over this. So far, not feeling like a serum foundation at all, feeling like a tinted moisturizer. or a skin tint, which, you know, those marketing categories kind of blend. But let's see how it goes. I'll come back in a few hours for a check-in, and that's when we'll try on our Saie and our m.PH and Danessa and Sarah Creal and all that good stuff. So for you guys, for me, it's going to be quite a few hours looking around at what I have to do. But for you guys, it's going to be just like that. Okay, we got a 5-hour check-in of this foundation that we're going to talk about in a moment. I just put a little bit of mascara on, really nothing else. Oh, a teeny bit of blush right here, but nothing, okay? And I used a powder blush just to see how powder would go over, and it does. But I just want to take a quick word because we have some supporting characters here, and one of them I'm wearing right now, and my goodness, is it pretty. This is the Danessa Myricks Glossworks 4D Lip Gloss. This is in the color Spiced Latte. It's $26 and there's 12 shades. It's plumping. It's supposed to be 4-dimensional. I didn't even line my lips. Tell me that is not one of the prettiest glosses you've ever seen. I mean it. I'm jaded. They're not sponsoring me. I bought this. I bought all of these products. Look at this. Look at that. I put a little more on the bottom lip. My goodness, it's pretty. I didn't love all the colors, if I can be honest. But I like this one. I think the colors were mostly cool toned. I think that's why, if I recall. So it's got this little, it's not really matte. It's kind of like a metal. It's got that little tip there, you know, like common in a gloss. And it's supposed to make your lips look 4-dimensional. I kind of think it does. That's just the gloss. No liner. We're going to look at a liner here in a moment. No liner, nothing. That is a really pretty gloss. You know, I have this video series I do called I Bought More Shades. I'm going to buy another shade of this because I want to test that. There's no weird scent. There's no weird tingle. It's plumping, but more about how it looks. There's no weird tingle. It's 26 bucks. It ain't cheap, but, you know, in today's market, that is a significantly beautiful lip gloss. It does, I feel like it is making my lips kind of look 4-dimensional, don't you think? That's pretty. Wow. All right, we do have some other products to try on, some other new products, but let's talk about our 5-hour here foundation. Okay, I'm no longer able to feel my skin and feel like there's something on it, but it does feel moisturized. I am going with what I said 5 hours ago when I applied this. This foundation feels like a skin tint or a tinted moisturizer. It does not feel like a serum foundation. And I mean that in the best way because I'm not a huge fan of serum foundations. But if you are, maybe this is the best of both worlds. It's definitely got more movement than a serum foundation, which I feel they don't really move very well with your skin. This one moves like I said, like a moisturizer or skin tint. But it's not going anywhere. It's not sinking into lines. I don't even have any concealer on under my eyes. And it's not sinking in. It's not going into like labial folds. Not that I have them. Gosh, it's wearing well. Could there be a bad foundation released right now in this flood of foundations? I don't know which one. Oh no, you guys are going to want me to do like a roundup and a ranking of foundations. I mean, this one, the Drunk Elephant one and the Westman Atelier, gosh, they're great. And this one is frankly affordable at 36 bucks, 36 shades. That's a Gosh, that's pretty. It's got such life and movement. And I think you can powder it if you get oilier skin, but let's see what it does in the next 5 hours. Okay, let's play around with what else we got here. One of the things we got is this brand new Saie. I don't know if you guys are interested in this. This is 24 bucks, but they've got matte shades and they've got shimmer shades. This is their Super Suede. That's a brand within a brand at Saie, right? Baked eyeshadow. This is Granita. It's one of the shimmer shades, but like I said, there's 11 shades that are both matte and shimmer, and I thought we would try it on. This plays into the one and done trend, and I thought we would just take this as a ESUM brush. I've been back on my ESUM brushes lately. Okay, here is an ESUM brush. I think this might be a sable brush, so look how pretty that is. Little one and done baked shade. Do you need it? No. Is that terrible? You know, what I would say about these Saie shades, what I would say about Saie, 24 bucks. It's not It's kind of expensive. You know, that would be $100 or so palette if there were 4 shades. I don't know if we all think of it. That's not very good girl math, is it? But I'm just saying. But very high quality, very pretty. I would say, sorry about the pun, to check out the shades. And if you like any of the shades, it looks like a very high quality eyeshadow. But, and we'll test it. I'll leave it on. We'll see if it creases or anything. I think it's lovely. But, you know, 24 bucks for one shade. You could just whip open any palette y'all got at home. And I know you got a million of them if you're watching a beauty channel. Not to assume. But, you know, I don't know if it's going to be a bestseller per se. But I wanted to try it. And it's certainly a pretty shade. I got it. I'll use it. Will I hit pan? No, but I never hit pan. All right, now, let's satisfy all of our curiosity about this darn Sarah Creal PH lip liner, her flip liner. Taking off that beautiful Danessa. Gosh, that gloss is gorgeous. Okay, so this is just weird $32. This is the To The Point. There's 2 shades. I tried to get the slightly warmer one. The other one is like a cooler, but you guys got to see it. It's clear. So this is going to pH change and supposedly be like my lip color. The thing about pH changing lip liners is generally they're like ridiculous pink. But I thought it would be great to try with our m.PH Top Coat Hydrating Lip Gloss because this is $26. I love Mary Phillips. Love Mary Phillips. I totally have like a girl crush on Mary Phillips. Like when I grow up, I want to be Mary Phillips. Okay, so this is 26 bucks. There's 8 shades, and her lipsiggy, you guys know, like bury me with it. And this is supposed to go on top of the lipsiggy. So it's like this is supposed to be a top coat. This is supposed to go over something. I mean, you could wear it alone, like do your thing, but it's supposed to go over something. So I thought for this video, let's put them together. Let's see what this does. So we got this clear liner. Let's see. A little hydrated from Danessa. Okay, interesting. It's changing. I'm just doing half the lip. Not this one, this one. Okay, how about up here? Just go on pink though. Like I said, I hate. I gotta stop talking, sorry. I'm overlining a bit, but that might be dangerous because that's like half my lip line and half my skin. See, and there's only 2 shades. So the whole idea is it's kind of like your own shade. Okay, so it's working. It's definitely going pink. Okay, so this half of my mouth and this half has nothing. It's very bright pink. Okay, let me finish it. You know what this kind of reminds me of, you guys? Daniel Sandler in the UK. You guys know who Daniel Sandler is, a makeup artist in the UK? He had a lip liner that was actually clear. Like its only purpose was to stop your lipstick from bleeding. And this kind of feels like it would be that type of product, but with like a color added in. And frankly, I don't really want that kind of pink on my lips. Okay, but let's put, I just lined with it. You can, Sarah Creal says you could do your whole lip in it. The other shade was like the cooler. I still think this is fairly cool. I don't think it looks bad on me, but I'm just like, why do I want a hot pink? I mean, I suppose I wear a lot of red. You just put red over it. You don't see it anymore. I didn't do the whole lip. You're kind of supposed to, but let's see. Let's see what we get with this m.PH top coat and why it's a top coat. This is the shade Can't Stop. There's 8 shades. Oh, the applicator is nice. It's like, feels like a cloth. Yeah, it's got like a grippy feel. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah. Very thin product. Very shiny. You wouldn't have to put it over something. I can see why Mary Phillips says that because it is so thin. It's more like a slightly tinted oil. So it's very thin. And it would be pretty over a lipsiggy. Just on its own on your lips, it would just be like a regular shine. But he found the applicator very comforting. It feels like a little washcloth going across your lips. Isn't that interesting? Pretty. Lots of thoughts. Lots of thoughts. Okay, well, let me give it some time. I'm going to go film our intro. Let me give it some time and maybe even 5 or 6 more hours. And we'll take a look at this because this Tower 28 is supposed to go how many hours here? 16 hours. I'm not going to get 16 in, but I'm going to do my best. And then I'll give you my thoughts on everything too. All right. Again, for me, it's going to be a long time. For you, it's going to be just like this. Okay, it's been almost 5 more hours. So we have almost 10 hours of wear. First of all, I've done one thing here that I want to tell you. I have not reapplied any of my gloss that's gone, but look, can you see the stain still on there? Look at that, the liner. Look at the liner. I mean, it's not like when I first put it on, but it's still on there and I ate and stuff. My lips are still lined. So let me just tell you, let's just talk about who these are for and stuff. I was anti the Sarah Creal thing because I'm like, I don't need my lips bright pink. But I'm telling you, this liner has not gone anywhere. And if you wear lipstick that could feather or bleed, it won't go anywhere. This is actually a very good product. I don't love the pH-ness of it because I don't like that garish pink. But I tend to wear a lot of red and you won't see it anyway. So I don't really think it matters what color unless you're wearing a clear gloss. It's a good product. I don't love the colors. 32 bucks. Good product. Look, it's still on there. They make so many of these stain liners though these days, but this one happens to be a particularly good stain liner. If you could get past the gimmick of the pH, tell me what y'all think in the comments. Danessa, oh, that's not Danessa. Danessa, amazing. Totally 4D. Totally 4D. Love, love, love. m.PH. I love me the m.PH. Really interesting product. Totally unnecessary. This is just a tinted oil. Very pretty, lovely little packaging. If you enjoy that sort of thing, go for it. You don't need it. If you're going to buy one of these two, buy the Danessa. I'm just being honest. And I already kind of told you what I think about the Saie. Look, it didn't crease. Great product from Saie. Totally boring. You totally don't need it. If you love Saie or you love any of the colors, you're not going to be sorry because it performs beautifully. But I don't think people are like rushing over to the end cap at Sephora and pushing each other out of the way to get it. Sorry, Saie. I don't want to hurt its feelings. Great product. Totally unnecessary. In fact, I'm kind of like, why did I buy that to review? I thought you guys would be interested. Is anybody... Tell me in the comments, are you here for the Saie product? If you're like, what are you talking about? I was searching videos and I don't know, tell me, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, let's talk about the star of the show then. This Tower 28. Gosh darn it! I don't know what foundation I've reviewed recently that I like the most because I love this. I don't want to, you guys. The reason I'm frustrated is you guys come to me for me to tell you don't buy it or buy it with foundation. And I need some time, guys. I need some time. I told you I thought Westman Atelier knocked over Prada. Then I tried the Drunk Elephant. Now I'm trying the Tower 28. And now it's become, which one do I like? Westman, Tower 28, or Drunk Elephant? I ended up liking Drunk Elephant more than Westman, and now I think I might be liking Tower 28 more than Drunk Elephant. Okay, let's talk about what I like and who it's for and who it's not for, because I do have some specifics. First of all, price. You want to try something fun, you want to treat yourself. 36 bucks is better than what you'd spend on a lot. I love the way it is after almost 10 hours, though it promises to go 16. I will say this, a lot of luminosity. Look at me shining. Probably need a little bit of powder over the T-zone. So I think I'm going to go back and say Drunk Elephant as my #1 rec so far. I'll do a video, but because if you get shiny skin or you have to powder, that might annoy you. Powder would work to take it down, but it looks like you'd probably have to powder. I mean, like, can you see me shining? And I'm not shiny. Can you see me shining in the light? And I'm not a shiny girl, so I'm shining a little bit. I kind of like that luminosity, but a lot of you won't. And if you are a powder girly or guy, you can certainly powder, but I think you'd have to have a little bit of powder or a blotter with you. So, if you got dry skin, buy it. Just buy it. Don't even, just go right now. Use my link, because I'd prefer that. Just go right now and buy this if you are dry. If you have combo or oily skin, you might get frustrated with this, but it's sure pretty. I'm just telling you, I do see some shine spots, and I've heard people complain about that. I actually like that because I think it looks more alive than most serum foundations. And I'm going to go with the fact that I don't think it's a typical serum foundation. I think it's a tinted moisturizer. I think I almost said serum because it's still on my skin, not part of it, like a serum foundation behaves. So I think it's misnamed, says me. If you've tried it, could you sound off in comments? So there you go. if you're dry, try this. This one is worth it, but the color is stupid. This is worth it all around. And this are great products, but you do not need them. Tell me what else you guys are thinking about in the comment section. We got a new Fenty coming up soon because they've got a new... I'm actually going to an event with Fenty hosted at Google by YouTube this week. So I hope they talk about it. I'm assuming they will. It's probably what the event is about, I'm betting. So I'll have more info and a lot more info on Fenty and be matched by them, I hope. So I'll have that to come back to y'all with. And also, let's see what we got going on here. I've got coming up, I still have the Patrick Ta sticks and the one size color corrector sticks. I've got two new MAC lip products. I've still got the RMS highlight palette over there. And I've got a new Milk makeup blush. Oh, YSL. I got the YSL cream blush coming up. You guys, make sure that you are pleased that you are following me, that you are subscribed so that you can keep up with all of these new releases. I'm doing them as fast as I possibly can. And you can also join me over on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and Facebook. Plus, we have a membership right here on YouTube where we do weekly lives that I would love to have you at. Sound off in comments. We'll chat. Ask me any questions. Ask for swatch comparisons. I do those on Instagram. You know the drill, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.